Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a quick wear test. I'm going to try to keep the foundation on for about 6 hours. Today Makeup by Mario came out with his Surreal Skin Foundation, and I rushed out this morning to get this foundation so I could put this video up for you guys. I know I said I was going to do a no buy unless something came out that I really had to have, and seeing this foundation I was like, oh, I have to have it. I'm excited to try it. I have not had a lot of luck with Makeup by Mario's products, so I'm hoping that this, starts a new relationship between me and him. If this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, stay tuned for the video. I am excited, so I'm gonna get started. Okay, so this foundation, it comes in 30 colors and it retails for $42. I went into the store this morning and I tried on 2 colors. When I was looking online, there was one color that I thought would be my color, but I don't really like warm foundations. They had one that was very close and neutral. I filmed like a little clip while I was in the store to try to show you guys what it was looking like. Hopefully it'll show up on the video and you'll get to see the difference in the 2 colors. And I'm going to just put a quick primer on. I'm going to put primer only on one side of my face because I want to see what the difference is if I prime and I don't prime. And I have very oily skin and I usually prime all the time, but I really just want to see how this foundation will react to my skin if I don't prime it. My voice is very hoarse today. Today is the day after Christmas. I did a lot of talking yesterday, so I am just a little hoarse. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to use this Glowish by Huda Beauty Blur Jam silicone free primer on just one side of my face, and I think I'm gonna use it on this side of my face because this side of my face has the most texture. Like if you see in my cheek area over here and you look over here, it's a little smoother. So I'm gonna put it on the left side of my face. I really love this primer. I know that I have talked to you guys about it before. It is a wonderful, wonderful primer. Okay, so that is that. Now I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit about this foundation. It's called the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Liquid Foundation. It comes in 30 shades and I picked up the shade 24N. Now what I like about the shade range, it had a decent amount of shades for darker skin tones, so I feel like he included a lot of us when he was making this because his darkest color is pretty dark. There's actually 6 shades darker than the one that I purchased today, so that says a lot for a foundation. When you have shades that are darker than what I wear, it makes me excited. It makes me happy for all of us chocolate skin people. The highlights of this foundation is that it has a natural finish, hydrating, medium coverage, liquid formula, and is long wearing. It is a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds to blend and illuminate the complexion with customizable, long wearing coverage. It has grapeseed oil and vegetal squalene provide restoring moisture benefits. Perfecting powders work with the skin's natural texture for a smooth, enhanced finish. It's free of parabens, formaldehydes, phthalates, mineral oil, retinol palmitate, oxybenzone, coal tar, hydroquinone, sulfates, SLS and SLES, triclocarbon, and contains less than 1% of synthetic fragrance. It's also vegan, gluten, and cruelty free. This foundation reveals the skin's natural luminosity. It features moisture grip technology and hydrates the skin and glides on easily for customizable coverage. Layer it on or share it out. The buildable formula works harmoniously with powders or creams while staying true to its original color. So when I was watching his video, he had like a little video telling about the foundation, and he was saying that it's very flexible. So I was like, what does he mean flexible? But then he cleared it up, meaning that he said most people are going to find more than one shade that they can actually wear. They had 25W, which was a warmer tone. I don't really like a red foundation, so I got this one, which is 24N. It's typical Makeup by Mario packaging, just that black with the white, like a white, or I don't know if it's like a light gray. It's typical Mario packaging. When you see this packaging, you know that it's his. And this foundation is 1 fluid ounce, so it's 30 milliliters. And it says, Surreal Foundation is my complexion masterpiece. I put my heart into this groundbreaking formula with the hope of not creating a barrier foundation, but rather awakening true infinite beauty that lies within. Love and light, Mario. That's nice. Hopefully this color looks as good on me as it did in the store. I didn't try it on my face. I tried it on my hand. Usually if a foundation looks good on my hand, then I know it's going to work on my face. So this is what the color looks like. It looks like it's a little light to me. We are going to see. I like the packaging. It's a glass bottle, so you know you have to be careful with it. But it has a very luxe look and it feels very heavy. I like that. I'm just gonna pump this out. That is what the color looks like. It still has like a little warmth to it, but this is a neutral color. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna put the foundation all over my face with the same brush. The only difference is this side has primer on it and this side doesn't. This is what the color is looking like. It does have a slight smell, but nothing crazy. Like, it's a really faint smell. So that's what the color is looking like. He had a brush that he created to go along with this foundation, but of course I did not purchase that brush because I have so many new brushes that I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. Now this looks beautiful on this side of the skin, and remember this side is the side that I did not put any primer on, so I'm gonna go in on this side now. He said this foundation will not oxidize, which is a wonderful thing. It's supposed to last up to 12 hours of wear. It's 1:53 that we starting to put this foundation on, so I'm probably gonna wear this 5 or 6 hours. I want to hopefully get this video out for you guys today. If not, it's gonna be early in the morning. Now if you look at this, do you see it covered up my hyperpigmentation under my neck? I'm excited. It looks really nice. I like the color. And if you look at my face, like I said, this is the side that I put the primer on, and this is the side that I didn't, and I don't really see much difference. That's like a wonderful thing. Well, I'm gonna put what's left on my brush on my forehead and blend this out. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. It feels like nothing. Like it's very light, very light, and it has a nice amount of coverage, and it's buildable. So if you wanted something fuller, which to me, I think I'm good. I mean, I'm gonna put a little concealer under my eyes, but for the most part, like, look at that coverage on my hyperpigmentation. I should have showed it before, but it's looking really good. And I think the color looks beautiful. Like it looks very much like my skin tone, so I'm happy. There was another color that I tried that I could have gotten, but it was just on the red side. This looks beautiful. It feels beautiful. Look at how smooth this side is, and this side is just as smooth. And like I said, I did not put any primer on this side. I only put the primer on this side, and to me this side looks a little bit smoother than this side. If you look up close, you see like the texture in my cheek area there. This side looks very smooth. So I am going to go off camera and put the rest of my makeup on. It's going to be something quick, and then I'm going to come back and let you know what my thoughts are. But so far it's looking gorgeous. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Amande. This was my favorite concealer at one time, and I still love it. It's just that I've been trying out so many new products that I don't even get a chance to pull it out the drawer, but I think this one is kind of empty. So I'm gonna blend this out using my E8 brush from Morphe. I'm gonna put a little bit more. This one is fuller. The other one is about to go in the garbage because there's hardly anything in there, but I'm loving the way this skin is looking so far. It blended out wonderfully. My eyes, it didn't lift the foundation. It blended in seamlessly. That looks gorgeous. The skin looks like everything. I'm gonna just go under my eyes with my trusty powder. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the color Dark 3. This is like holy grail. Like, I love this powder. When I do my makeup, like, I don't feel complete when I don't use this. It's just a really good formula, and it sets your under eye makeup. So far, I'm loving it. I'm gonna put a little bit of powder on my face. I'm not gonna do like a full heavy powder like I normally do. I'm going to, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my makeup like I normally would. And right now, what I would be doing is setting my makeup. So let me get a beauty blender. Okay, I thought I was filming this, but I had put some of this Laura Mercier honey powder under my eyes, like I always do. And I don't know what's happening. I think this formula really may not need a lot of powder in, because I never seen that happen before. So I'm gonna try to take it off, because it definitely has a nice, not like a matte look, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to be luminous, and I do see some luminosity, but it was really making my eyes look dry, so I had to take that off. But so far, I'm loving it. I'm just gonna do a light powder. I'm just gonna set it lightly because I don't want to overdo it and make it look too dry, but I want to set it where it's gonna stay on all day. So I'm just gonna tap this a little bit with the little bit of powder that's on this brush. I'm gonna put some bronzer on. This really has like a matteness to it. I like it though. It looks great. I'm gonna go into my Juvia's Place Deep Dark palette and just put a little bronzer on. Just something to give a little dimension to the face. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of something on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is like a good everyday color. Okay, this is my favorite brush for contouring my nose. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this Makeup by Mercier Transforming Skin Perfector. I have it in the color dark, and I'm gonna do a little of his highlighter just to give a little glow to the skin. I didn't like this product at all. It's not good for all over the skin, I'm gonna say that. So I never tried it again after I did my review. I didn't like it at all. I wore it on a road trip, and when I was finished the trip, my skin looked crazy. It's definitely not real shimmery. It just gives like a little glow to the skin, but that's cool. I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder, my Dior Backstage powder. I'm just gonna go over the face with it a little bit. This is so matte without powder. Like, I don't wanna do too much powdering. I'm gonna try this Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush. Those are the colors. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this. Maybe I'm gonna mix those two colors and see. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't want a lot, because like I said, I'm not going out of the house. I just really want to see like what my skin looks like. Just putting regular products on it that I would normally put on it. Okay, I'm gonna do a lip real fast. Okay guys, I'm back with the finished look, and I'm looking at my skin and it looks freaking gorgeous. First of all, the color is like spot on. The skin looks gorgeous. This is the side that I primed. Look how beautiful, smooth, and flawless that it looks. Same thing with, oh my gosh. Same thing with this side. It looks maybe a little teeny bit less smooth, but just as smooth and just as beautiful. I think that the skin looks gorgeous. I think the color is beautiful. I think the makeup, it looks wonderful for me to be sitting in the house. Okay, so I will tell you my first impressions of this foundation. It is definitely a beautiful, beautiful foundation. It says that it's a luminous foundation. To me, it's more of a matte formula. I put primer on one side of my face and I didn't put it on the other side. And when I started to powder under my eyes, like I would normally do, I usually put this Charlotte Tilbury powder under my eyes, and then I go over it with like a Laura Mercier or whatever kind of powder that I'm setting under my eyes and setting the rest of my face with. When I put that powder under my eyes, it started to get really, really dry. So I quickly, you know, took it off. I patted it in, I took it off. I didn't set my face with a setting powder like I normally would. I took a brush and went over it lightly, and then I went over it again with another powder, which is what I would have normally done, but I used powder on a lighter scale because it seems as though this product is very forgiving, and it seems to be a little oil controlling. Now, I don't know how it's gonna be, you know, 2 hours from now, 4 hours from now. I'm gonna try to wear this foundation as long as I can, but right now the skin looks beautiful. I did set it. I'm gonna go over quickly the products that I used. I'm really impressed so far. Like, everything looks gorgeous. I moisturized with this Tatcha water cream moisturizer. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Then I put this Glowish Blur Jam primer on this left side of my face. I used the Makeup by Mercier Surreal foundation in the color 24N. So far, I'm loving it. I used the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Amande. Then I set it with this Charlotte Tilbury, very loved. This is very loved Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Foundation. I used the Laura Mercier under my eyes to set it. Then I took a brush and just whatever was on the brush, I just set the whole face with it. I didn't do a lot of powder like I normally do because it looked like it would have been too much. And during this wear test. I'm not going to powder at all. We're going to see how this holds up with the light amount of powder that I did put on the skin. I did go over it with my Dior Backstage powder. It's one of my favorite powders. I love it. I use this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector in the cheek area. What I noticed is that every product that I put on my cheeks, it did not accentuate my pores on either side, which is a wonderful thing. Again, like I said, I did not prime this side, and I did prime this side. I put blush on, and I used this highlighter, and my skin still looks just as good. It looks good on both sides. Like, I don't really have any complaints so far. I'm hoping that I don't have any complaints. It's looking beautiful so far, guys. Okay, I use this full frontal mascara by Fenty Beauty. I didn't put any lashes on today, as you can see. I'm going to be in the house, so this is just going to be me cleaning or doing whatever it is that I have to do around the house. I mixed these two blushes together. This is the Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush palette, and I think they look very pretty. I didn't put a lot of blush on, but like I said, I am going to be in the house. I thought it was very, very nice just to be in the house. The skin looks really good. I could go out with this. I used the Juvia's Place Bronzed Dark Deep palette to bronze with, and I used it on my eyes as well. I love these Juvia's Place duos. I set my face with this Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. I use this Haus Labs Dark Cocoa Matte. It's not really a lip liner, it's an eyeliner, but I use it to line my lips, and I love the color. And then I use the NYX, this is Milky Gloss in the color Cookies and Milk. I think it's a very, very pretty color. It's like a very nice lip combination. That is that for the makeup, guys. Everything that I use on my face. It is $256. Let me show you. It's $256 now. So I'm gonna do a check-in at least once or twice before I finish the video. I want to try to wear this makeup as long as I can. But looking at my skin, I do notice a slight difference, I think, in the way this cheek looks as opposed to this cheek. But again, I told you that this cheek is the more textured cheek, and this is the one that I primed. So we are gonna see how this works out. I'm gonna try to step outside my house and take some pictures just to show you what this makeup is looking like in the daylight. But so far, guys, I am loving it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this makeup. I think so far it looks gorgeous. I think the color is spot on. So I think that Makeup by Mario was right when he said there's flexibility in the shades. I will see you guys in a couple of hours for the first check-in, and I'm hoping I can get this video up for you tonight. If not, it's gonna be first thing in the morning. Okay, guys, see you later. I wanted to say something. The coverage is very nice on this. I have hyperpigmentation under my chin, and for the most part covered it. Like, I see a little bit now, I guess because I didn't set that part, but I did see where it covered, so it's my fault that I didn't set it. So let me go here now, add a little more, and then put some powder on it so we can see if it stays covered up for the most part. Okay, guys, I'll see you in my first check-in. Do we see like a little something happening around my nose already? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, guys, I'm back. It is 5:55. So it's been about 3 hours since I put this makeup on. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what this makeup is looking like and what my thoughts are. So I have not blotted anything, and if you remember correctly, I did not put a lot of powder on like I normally do. So I'm definitely seeing some beautiful dew on the skin. It's supposed to be a luminous foundation. It looks wonderful. Like, my skin is looking beautiful. So I could only imagine if I would have done my full regimen, how it would be holding up. So this side is the side that I primed, and this side I did not prime. Let's see if we can see a difference in it. I see a very, very slight difference. This one is a little more textured. This one is a little smoother, but they both look beautiful. Like, it's not a major thing, and if I wasn't really looking for it, you wouldn't know that I did not prime this side. So far, it's good. Now, yeah, my nose is a little not oily. I see a little, I see some oil coming out. Okay, my nose is a little oily, but not really. It's more like a glow. It's not oil coming out yet. I keep looking down here because I have a mirror in front of me. The skin looks beautiful. Now, I've been wearing my glasses, and there's like a little indentation, but not really like the makeup is still on my face. It hasn't broken up around my nose. I think it still looks beautiful. It's still covering for the most part. I had my robe on, so it could have been rubbing it off. But so far, guys, after 3 hours, and it still looks good. I mean, 3 hours later, and it's still looking really, really good. So I will be back in a couple of more hours, probably to give you my final thoughts. I'm figuring once I have this on for about 6 hours, it will really tell me what I need to know about this foundation. But so far, guys, I am loving it. What do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think. I think this makeup is looking beautiful. So let's see what happens 3 hours from now. Okay, again, I have not blotted anything, and I didn't even put more lipstick on, more lip gloss on. So this is the complete everything. Now, I'm probably gonna cook dinner, and when I come back, it'll be after I ate. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, I'm back. It is 9:23 p.m. and I just wanted to come back and give you my thoughts on this foundation. I think the foundation looks very beautiful. Now, the skin is very glowy. It's very, very glowy. But if you remember, I did not powder like I normally do, and I only primed one side of my face, which was this side of my face. Both sides look really, really good. Of course, I could have touched up during the day. I wanted to show you guys what my face would look like without me doing my full-fledged makeup routine, because the foundation was looking very matte when I put it on. So I was like a little afraid. I was like, oh my god, if I put too much powder on, it may look cakey. So I really do like the way this makeup looks. I think it still looks beautiful. I think if I blot and powder, it will look just as good as it did originally. It has not broken up on my face anywhere. It's still covering my hyperpigmentation for the most part. I mean, like, it's still covering. If I wouldn't have had my robe on, it probably would still be there, and I didn't really set it down like it needed to be set down. But I think this foundation is beautiful. I had it on, I'm gonna say like around 6.5 hours, because I started putting the makeup on like around 1:53, and I probably was finished putting the foundation on and setting it down about 2:30, and then doing the rest of my face. So it's really almost 7 hours, and I think it looks really good. I'm gonna use one of my oil blotting sheets just to see how the skin looks after I blot. So I think it really looks beautiful. The skin still looks gorgeous, like it really does. It has not broken up anywhere. It hasn't accentuated my pores. Like, it looks wonderful. I think it looks really, really wonderful. I'm so happy to have tried this foundation today. I'm gonna put a little more powder on, whatever was on this brush already, but it already looks just as good as it did when I started. I really like the way this foundation looks. It looks beautiful. I don't have any complaints about it. Again, I did not wear this outside. I was in the house the whole time, but for the most part, I still see my contour. I still see my blush slightly. The blush has nothing to do with the foundation. It's the blush. I didn't layer it. I just put some on, but it's still there. Like, you can definitely still see it. And for me to have been taking my glasses off and on, you could see a little bit, but the foundation really did not come off my face. Like, I'm surprised that with me taking the glasses off and on, and I took them off and on a lot, the skin still looks beautiful. So I definitely have to give Makeup by Mario his kudos to this foundation, because I'm loving it so far. I'm definitely going to try it again, and now that I know how it wears, I'm not going to be afraid to do what I would normally do, and then I'm going to wear it again and show you guys what it looks like at the end of the night. So I'm loving this foundation, guys. I definitely recommend it. I do love the way the color looks. It still looks like my skin. It's a very beautiful, natural, luminous. It starts off a little matte. Once your oils mix in with it, it really looks wonderful. I love it. I think it looks gorgeous. I don't have anything bad to say. I really don't. I love the way the skin looks. It still looks like my skin, only better. I still see the little highlight on there. Like, everything is still intact. It looks gorgeous, guys. I definitely recommend this foundation. So Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin, you definitely you get a thumbs up in my book. I really do like it. Let me know if you guys are going to try this foundation, what you think about how it looks at the end of the night. I don't know. I think that's it. If you guys are still here and you have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would do so. If you do, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. I'm so happy that we finally met our goal of 500. Onward and upward from here, guys. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you, guys.